Hi guys, how are we feeling? How are we feeling after that video, eh? How we doing? Fashion putting on me. Hello everybody, let me scroll up through the chat so I can catch everyone and say hi to everyone. Hi Impaled, hi Ellie, hi Storm, hi Snow Leopard, hi Cookies, hi Zim, hi Storm again. Hi King Multi, hi Conning, hi Noria. Welcome, welcome. Did I say your name right? I'm so sorry if I didn't. Correct me if I didn't. Welcome, lovely to have you here. Fernandos, hello, hello, and Batcat, and Jazzy, and apologize if I've missed anyone, but oh, hi Sam. You love Pixel's dress? I love Pixel's dress. I love everyone's dress so much. We're gonna have a lovely little look. Hi Firefox, welcome to the chat. We're gonna have a lovely little look at the draw images that you just saw in the little in the little animatic drawing. That's what we're gonna do first before we start with the next frame of the limited life animatic. I can now work on the limited life animatic again, guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so I honestly got really tired. I got really tired of the of drawing dresses, and especially like the little chibi people. But we'll have a little look see at all the peeps. The fashion drop you're gonna watch. Be right back. See you in a bit, Sam. But what about Sofa Life? Hashtag Sofa Life? What about hashtag Sofa Life? What about that Sofa Life? Huh? Did I miss something? But yes, in case you guys haven't heard yet, I am a bit under the weather today. But I really wanted to stream because, you know, we've got to stream after we post a video on the Everyone channel, right? But you might be able to hear it in my voice. I've got a bit of a sore throat. If I've got a bit of fever. I've got a bit of... Also, apparently I can't speak anymore. That's one of the symptoms. Goodness me. What is wrong with me? Anyway, I've also got a little bit of fever, so we'll see how long I, last. I might just hit, a dead moment where I'm just like, guys, I gotta finish, and this is not working. But we'll see. We'll see how far we go. Because how can we not stream after we've had a video drop on the Everyone channel? And in case you don't know that we've had a video drop on the Everyone channel, we have just had a video drop on the Everyone channel. I've done the fashion meme. In case you haven't heard, I've done that one meme of the fashion. You know, the fashion, put it on me. Anyway, that is an excellent question. Self-promo at its finest. Exactly. I'm gonna pop on over to iPad view because that's what we're doing today. We're going to be sat in front of an iPad. There we go, there we go. Hi, Firefox. Thank you so much for following. Lovely to have you here. Welcome, welcome. So, what we have here is my folder for the fashion meme. I'm so sorry. I'm probably going to have to mute myself quickly every now and again to cough. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But we have it here. In case you missed it, well, in case, you know, the drawings went by so quickly because... It's one of those things where you only see the drawings for 4 seconds. And I spent hours on each drawing and you see it for 4 seconds. So, you know. That is an excellent question. It was supposed to be one message. Great. Get into unexpected places. Good for you, King. But we have Ollie's one. Ollie's one was... Yes. I had a lot of fun. With Ollie's one. I had a lot of fun with a few of these. I won't tell you which ones I didn't have fun with, because, you know. But, you take back what you said. Yeah. That's fair. That's fair, King. Hi, Ankia. Oh, man. Guys, I am just trying to keep up. I'm trying to keep up. Anyway. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you guys the dresses and kind of go through them. We'll start with the one and the only mythical sausage. You know, the person who's on the thumbnail, and he's just a lovely boy. I want this dress. I've talked about this before multiple times. I really want this dress. I want to own it. I want to have the little bolero, and with the sleeves, the puffy sleeves, and the flowers on the skirt and the white underskirt. I want it all. I want it all. Yes. Skirt looks very flowy. Yes, it does, doesn't it? Like with the little petticoat underneath. We've also got sparkly eye makeup. I'm not sure how visible that is on the video, to be honest, because I had an issue with the editing. When I was kind of going through stuff, because all the drawings are shown for 4 seconds. 4.2 seconds to be precise. Or 4.02, I think. And you don't have time to like scope all the details of all the drawings. So basically, you just gotta compromise and like show everything. But you can't zoom in, and you can't see the lovely sparkly face. Make sure you say, I will say heterochromia very clearly when I get to Scots. Yes, I will, Storm. But we got sausages, and honestly, like this is the first time like drawing arm hair for me, or like leg hair, and it just didn't look right without it. It was just like all too smooth, way too smooth. We should be nice to the unwell, Katie. At least with this stream. I am unwell, be nice to me. And then we have Joel next, Monsieur Sexy Godman. And he, honestly, like, I gave like this outline to everyone with like a white and then their color outline. Joel's just looks like he's glowing. Oh, sexy shoulders. Yes, I should have that one. Katora, hello, welcome, welcome. Lovely to have you here. First time chatter. Hello, hello. Yes, we have Joel. The big strong god. I tell you what, guys, I'm like, so many of the characters had these shoulderless sleeves. Like Jimmy had them, Joel had them, Scott had them. I was getting very sick and tired of drawing shoulderless sleeves by the end of it. Hiya, Jester. So yeah. that was like, guys, can we have like more deific? Like a deity? Is that a word? Deific. Sure. But yeah. Can we have some more original sleeve action? Yeah. What else we got? Next we have Gem. And honestly, guys, like when I was going through the people that I wanted to draw for this, I was debating on whether I should just do the Empires guys, because like if I had done, instead of Gem and Lizzie, if I'd have done, instead of them, Whip and Joey, then I'd have had all the guys from the Empire's SMP and they'd all be wearing skirts. Streak of green in the hair almost looks like a laurel. It does, doesn't it? It kind of does. It always like blends into the laurel. Oh, it's taken a while to load. Deific might be a word, maybe. Well, we've made it a word now. I take the illusion of if the word illustrates what you're trying to say, and people understand what you're trying to say, and you're saying the word, then it exists. It is a word that exists. I'm not sure if you could put it into the, the Oxford Dictionary, but we'll add it to our vocabulary. Yeah, it does kind of like look like a bit of the laurel leaf. I'm gonna be honest. I'm very happy with Joel's design on this. Like, I was very happy with the beard. It is a word. Awesome. Very troublesome. Yes. Yes. I'm happy with Joel's design so much so that I'm wondering if I just change his design in the animatic. Because, like, honestly, I always draw Joel as like a bit of a gremlin. And okay, he'll look different with the beard. But I do wonder if like this hairstyle would work for him. Hello there. Hello, hello. Fernandos. Gifting a tier 1 sub to King Multi. Make sure you say thank you. Goodness me. Thank you so much. Wow. So generous of you, my dude. Yeah. I'll tell you what was also like absolute pain in this animatic was feet. Feet, and they barely ever appear. Feet was so painful. I spent 2 hours doing sausages' knees and legs. This part here. There am I on. That's not gonna work. This part here took me 2 hours. This one leg. But yeah. That's a thing. I've been spending so much time on these drawings. Anyway, who's next? We haven't had a long look at Gem yet because I love Gem's dress. Right? Oh my word. Storm gifting out a community gift sub. If you were the one to receive the gift sub, Leviathan, that didn't show up in my thing. That's weird. That didn't show up in that activity feed. But thank you so much, Leviathan. If you're here, make sure you say thank you because that's amazing and awfully generous. And thank you so much, Storm. We're close to a hype train as well. I honestly didn't really think about Gem's dress much. We don't have her skin here, but like the way it works, I just kind of thought it was a, they all turned so good. Turned out so good. I'm guessing you're trying to say. They're all gods. And we've got a hype train. Whoa, 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 whoa. Anonymous gifter gave out 5 community subs. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Anonymous gifter. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you. So sweet of you. Was it? And another one. I'm so confused. Is that? Yeah. And another one. Thank you so much. Dudes, thank you. Wow. That wasn't you. Someone else beat you to it. We got a hype train. Let's go. And we're already in level... Oh, we're already on level 3. Oh my goodness. Wowee. Anyway, Gem's dress is like... It doesn't all go down to the same length. It kind of... The underdress kind of stops at the knees, which I thought was very adorable. Yeah. Katori, you've got a sub. That's awesome. You missed gift subs. You did, my dude. Is there a lurking glider? Who knows? Or maybe just a very, very generous individual. I appreciate them. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I thought Gem's dress was incredibly cute because it's got like all these different layers here, and I had a lot of fun with it. And we've also obviously got the sunglasses that she'd had to be holding, and yeah, I was very happy with Gem. I think drawing wise, I'm happiest with how Gem's come out because I'm so, she's adorable. I love Gem so much. She's such a cinnamon roll. Also with her shoes, I googled cottagecore, or I looked up on Pinterest. We've got to hydrate. I shall hydrate with my Coca-Cola. Ooh, I almost spilled that on me. Hold on. I'm making miss. With the shoes, I literally the first image that came up on like cottagecore shoes on Pinterest. Void to resubscribe with Prime. Well, wonderful. Finally made another stream. Lovely to have you here, Void. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for resubscribing. And these were the first shoes that came up when I googled cottagecore shoes. So I drew them and I added them to Gem because I felt like they're very much a Gem kind of thing to do to have. Hi, Suntix. Do I have water, Katie? I do have water. It tastes like soapy water. It tastes like remember my water bottle was kind of like in bleach last time I streamed, and I then soaked it in soapy water for like overnight, and I can't get the soap out. Every water that I put in there tastes. Does anyone have an idea on how to stop this? Because my water tastes like soap. I don't know. Yeah, it still smells like soap. It's really bad. It sucks. It's so bad. Sam, I will not hydrate the water. Sam's like, oh, shame. Hydrate. Put more bleach in it. Rinse it a lot. I've rinsed it like so much already. And what I'm doing right now is kind of like letting the water sit in it. And then I'm going to empty it out again. Hi, Pink Kittens. Welcome, welcome. Lovely of you to follow. Thank you. Keep it in water overnight. I've kept water in it overnight. Maybe stick the flavor water stuff in it. But there was a no. It was not a lol. Maybe take something stronger. I don't know. But embrace the soap. No, that's not an option. That's not an option. I shouldn't. Like the whole bottle in the thing. The problem is I've got stickers on it. I've got stickers on my water bottle. And I don't want the stickers to come off. This is why I didn't put it in the dishwasher in the first place, right? I've had the water in it. I've got a sticker of a raccoon on it, and the raccoon's saying, "Sometimes I think, but then I forget." So I can't. Absorb the soap, become the soap. I am one with the soap. The soap is me. Palpatine is palpatining again. Wonderful. We're back. We completely lost track. What were we talking about? My bottle, and then we were talking about Gem and her cottagecore shoes. But if we look at the next person, we have Scott. Oh. And we have... This is another one where I have to zoom into Scott makeup. Eartha Katie. Yeah, we got Eartha Katie. We're here. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Do you think burning the bottle will help? No. Fernandos, was that worth the 4 Eartha Katies? I think I got it after one. We've got Scott makeup here. Some lovely little makeup. Oh, you interrupted. What happens if we get... We have got a hype train level 3. Hi, Crow. What's going on? We've got, we've just had an animatic uploaded. Yo, whoa. Suntix gave out 2 community gift subs. If you said, hello. If you got a gift sub there, then let's go. And also, Kai Hunter. Did I say that correctly? Kai Hunter? That sounds viable. If I didn't, correct me. Welcome. Thank you so much for following. Guys, yo, let's go. Anyway, we've got Scott makeup and a lovely little bit of jewelry, earrings, and a necklace and rings and everything. And can we appreciate this hand? You break me every stream, guys. You break me every stream with your generosity. It's crazy. Like, I'm just sitting here like a bumbling idiot trying to do some art. But yes, beautiful hand. Thank you. Thank you. It's so chaotic and yet wholesome. Well, that's good. I think that's a good way to sum up everything that's going on here, let's be honest. Hi, and yeah, you can call you Kai. Awesome. I'll try and remember that. Glad to be here when your boy Scott is on screen. Let's go. He's fabulous. Lots of cool jewelry. Of course, Scott would need his little trinkets. All his little trinkets, all his lovely little bit of jewelry. Yeah. A lot of people say they like this. I mean, I loved adding the sparkles, the little sparkles to the dress. We've got to have a little bit of sparkliness. I personally wouldn't wear this dress, though. It would not look good on me. But well, this is a hype dress. Also, shoes once again. Absolute pain. You just finished your dragon. You feel slightly less accomplished now. Oh, aha! You mean in comparison to what I just done? Yeah. Crow has bought a lot of D&D minis and has been working on them. I've just been hearing like this zzz upstairs for all week. You haven't caught up Empires for so long. Their fits are on point. Yes, D&D minis. Crow has spent a lot of money on them and has been making them up. You'll have to show me in a bit. So yeah, if you haven't like been caught up on Empires and you don't know what's going on, like all the Empires peeps. Hold on, I can actually show this properly. Oh, this. Oh man, I need to change the announcements here because this is so delayed. Yeah, we get it. Quiet. Right. So we have the Empire's people in dresses. Various dresses, like these are the original skins. I have no idea how many I have right now. Hold on. Nope, we're good. We have Joel as well. I'm gonna have to go back and forth. I regret what's going. I need to get rid of those alerts. It's the worst. Anyway, we have Pixel Riffs. We have Whip, but I refuse to do Whip because I didn't want to. I didn't want to do a little Green Goblin man in a very revealing red dress, so that didn't happen. Anyway, what else do we have? I have screenshotted them all. So we have Ollie here. This is Ollie's dress. He's basically Rapunzel. And actually, you could compare all the skins to Disney characters. What people think. We can show them on the stream if you want. Bruh, you could post some images in the Discord. It's very scuffed if we do an IRL camera setup here. We'll maybe do it another time. Bye-bye, Snow Leopard. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And you got to head out as well, Jazzy. Well, you too. A wonderful rest of your day. Bye, everybody. Who else we got? And I think Gems is fairly default. We have Gem's skin. That's her normal skin. And then we have Lizzie's skin. So that's what I drew. That's the drawings that I drew. I mean, bro, I'd literally have to go onto like the phone, the picture app on my iPad and show them like that, and that's not really what we're doing on stream today. It would be very much a we've lost track of time stuff kind of thing. Next we have Monsieur Jimmy, the sheriff. He's Jim Sheriff. Yeah, he's the real sheriff. All you other Jim Sheriffs are just imitators. Anyway, with Jimmy's, I'm like with the leather in Jimmy's stuff. I kind of wanted to allude to different things with his character. Today, English class, your teacher said we would talk a lot in a few lessons after spring Easter break to get back into English. And then you were like, I think I talk more English than in German already, and the holidays especially because I do all this at home and talk to others in English. Well, great. Yeehaw, let's go. So on the boots we have like little canary wings engraving because, you know, he's the canary. And on his shirt we've got all like different alliances that he had in the different life series. I mean, I haven't done the bad boys so far, but we've got a level 3 hype training mode. Let's go. Where we've got like, hold on, am I on the right layer for this? I am not. where we have, this is also a bad letter, little flower to represent the flower husbands. Also, Caspian Jones, thank you so much for following. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. We have a little Scott flower. We have like flame-like things to allude to tango. And down here we have a little spyglass for the Southerners. So yes, that is kind of like the engravings on his leather. This is while I was still very, very motivated to do this. I think Jimmy was the first one that I drew. He was the first guy that I drew. And I spent a lot of time on his shoes. So much time. Your beloved. Yes. The ranches are my beloved. If I were to choose a best, like a favorite, not best. This is not going to become a competition, but a personal favorite for me, Jimmy duo, it's definitely the ranches. Next we have Pixel Riffs, who's in a very like medieval dress, and I would totally wear this to a Renaissance fair. I'd love that. And yeah. I love the colors as well. I think they're very lovely colors. I'm a big fan of. Yeah, that is Ranches My Beloved, definitely. It is definitely like one of my favorites. Like Sausages is definitely like on ones that I would wear. Sausages is top, and I think Pixar's second, and I think Gem is third on dresses that I would love to wear. You'd love to have Scots? You could go to a Renaissance fair. If you want to, then go. But yeah, Renaissance fairs do not exist in all of Europe. I feel like it's more of an American thing. So like, I won't be going to one anytime soon, I guess. Anyway, love this one. I love me some good old medieval looking things with, you know, corsetry and stuff. Looks pretty. And then next we have Ollie. He's a rock star. Scotsman is definitely something you'd have to wear, glittery and fun. Cool. So I showed this, and if anyone knows Critical Role, and more specifically from Critical Role, the Vox Machina. Oh, he still looks like Scan. He does look like Scanlan, literally. Because I went to, I showed my bro the uncolored piece, and I'm like, I promise this is not Scanlan. I promise it's not. But he literally looks like Scanlan from Critical Role Vox Machina. So yes. You love how you found the video right as you were thinking about how you could make Scott's dress, as in like make it IRL. Awesome. If you are, let's go. Make sure you share pictures when you do. We love people that make stuff. Yeah. So yes, he is Rapunzel, and he's a bard, and he's rocking out, baby. And then last but not least, I ended my furry arc. I did my very first furry drawing, so slightly uncomfortable about that, but who knows? Yeah. Just don't have the materials to do. Maybe, yeah. Planning goes first, and then you can gather the materials. I've got some materials to gather. I want to make some stuff. Ooh, Rihanna. Katie first, furry artist arc confirmed. Rihanna, thank you so much for following. I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. Let me know if I have, and tell me how to pronounce it correctly if I have. But thank you for coming and pressing that follow button. I can speak words. I appreciate you having you here. The mask is really creepy. Yeah. Ray Hey Na. Weather girl. Ray Hey Na. Okay. Ray Hey Na. I'll try and remember that. Correct me if I ever butcher it again. Welcome. Lovely to have you here. So yes, I don't plan on continuing a furry arc, but what the heck? Happy to be here. Happy to have you here. Yeah, so what was it going to do for Lizzie? What was it going to do for Lizzie? She's literally a cat person. Or a tabaxi, as you'd call it in the D&D world. So, like, yeah. And the mask is something. I was like, I will draw a face on the mask. Despite being a furry, she looked great. Let's go. Yeah. I thought I still have to say, I think she does look cute. I am happy with how she's turned out. It was an interesting design process. Anyway. Carl, hi. Welcome, welcome. You just turned for the curse mask. Hi, Beamy. Oh, Kaya? Is that Kaya? I'm so confused as to... There's so many people with K names. I get confused. What's the stream bingo? So we've kind of got a bingo card. Let me... If I just pop one over, I can actually show it on stream. For those of you who haven't seen it yet. Where is it? My folders are a mess, guys. My folders are a mess. Do. So we have a stream bingo, and if we get like a bingo, which means either a diagonal or a horizontal or vertical line, in all these things, then we have a free channel point redemption for the first person that says bingo. What are we doing? We're doing Martin's birthday. Yes, we're doing a frame to Martin's birthday. But first, yeah. Well, once we get round to it, it was Martin's birthday last Friday, when the videos came out. But I don't know what we've had so far. But yes, if we get a full bingo, the first person to say bingo will get a free channel point redemption. Anyway. How are we already so close to a bingo? What do you mean? What do we have already? Katie gets sidetracked, okay. Oh wait, it's this one, isn't it? This one's just way too easy. We get this one far too often. I need to change that. We need to change that. You know, I think I might actually quickly... What if we... No, I can't do it live on stream now. But I'm thinking Katie can't read chat could go to... Suspicious cult activity, or like they're having those two switched out. Maybe? Because I think that would then make stuff less... Because we get this one like every stream. Because let's be honest, I always get sidetracked. We've got a free one in there. We could actually move the Katie gets sidetracked to somewhere else where it isn't in line with the free one. Maybe have fire and Katie gets sidetracked to swap out. Something like that. Anyway. Time for some suspicious cult activity. Yes, we haven't had that in a while, actually, to be fair. Let's go back to the dresses. Have we shown all the dresses so far? I think we have, haven't we? So, just to have them in one big image, which is incredibly satisfying to look at, let's be honest. One with the soap. We had the whole soap issue. You underestimate our abilities as cult leaders. Okay. I'm just gonna sit here sipping on my Coca-Cola. Anyway, just watch the fashion video. Now have that song in your head for the rest of the day. Congratulations! I have listened to it so many times today. Anyway, we have all the peeps in a row here. And this feels incredibly satisfying. I'd also like to add that Jimmy is toy-sized. Jimmy is actually small. Well, he could be smaller, to be fair. But he's tiny. He's a little toy guy. He's a little toy guy. So, yeah, that's also like the height differences and goodness knows what. Joel's obviously very tall. My Scott design is one of your all-time favorites. Well, that's very kind of you. Thank you. Am I revealing the animatic song today? I tell you what, guys, if there's someone in chat, and I think I did see a name or two in chat of people that have guessed it, then once I start drawing, I'll once we get to the limited life stuff, I will let the people reveal what the song is. I won't listen to it on stream. But if you want to, we can go through consume all 11-foot God content. Let's go. We won't listen to it on stream because it's obviously a copyrighted song, but we can go through the lyrics. And if you guys want to, we can go through my notes on the lyrics. If that interests you guys, it'll be a little bit spoilery, so those of you that like don't want to see that can like switch off the stream for 10 minutes, I guess. I don't know. But it won't be the drawings themselves, it'll just be like what I wrote down as an idea for that frame. Anyway, what we have, continuing, we have the little things, the chibis, which are incredibly difficult to show. Actually, not that difficult. I drew this one on stream. We have Jimmy getting pulled by his toy cord. I'm gonna zoom through these a little bit so that we can actually get to drawing before I pass out. We have Sausage and Hermes. We love them so much. They are so flipping adorable. You're 95% sure you know it. How about you guess it then? Guess it when we come to the revealing part, and we'll see if you get it right, my dude, okay? And Scott's chucking up a coin and catching it because, you know, he's a shifty guy. Yes, definitely listen to the song to have context. Maybe like have the stream up while I'm going through the lyrics and like have the song on like a different monitor or something playing at the same time. I don't know. Obviously, Joel has to be flexing his manly god muscles. What words come out of my mouth when I'm having to describe Joel? Mamma mia. And then we also have Pix, also sketches that I don't need. And then we have Pix. He's analyzing his wonderful emeralds. Yes, definitely. He's strong man. Well, I put a link to the song in the chat once it's revealed. That might be an idea. That might be an idea. I'll see if I can open it on Spotify. Mayhaps. Or maybe I'll just send a YouTube link. I'm sure it's on the thing. His many muscles, eh? Yes. I guess good for him, he works out. And then we have Gem hugging Apollo. I accidentally called Gem's bear Trinket yesterday because I was sleep deprived and thinking of Vox Machina. But yeah. Gem's hugging Apollo and he's so cute. I've been quoted. This phrase is going down in history. Oh no. Don't think about what I say. It's just, yeah. We also have Ollie and a cracking egg. Honestly, I did this very late yesterday, and I did this at midnight yesterday, and it feels a bit scuffed, but that works. It works for Ollie. It really works for Ollie. Beat me, beat you to it. Okay. Quoted all the time. So yeah, Ollie's becoming a dad. And then we have Lizzie with her animals in Animalia. There they are. Boop. For some reason, like the opacity, the saturation on the fox just went real downhill. So it was a little bit, yeah. Scuff is the Ollie brand. Yes, that's fair. Classily scuffed, but we accept it. And then also today I had like the idea of having like the like guys' names in different fonts. And I just quickly did these today. Like, obviously, they're fonts that I'd already downloaded. But, yeah. I was quite happy with it. Obviously, Ollie had to be Papyrus. The Ollie font had to be Papyrus. And that was the easiest to figure out. Frog looks like it's seen some bad stuff. Dude, I tell you, when I drew that frog was also drawn at about midnight. Do I have a screenshot of it? Yeah, here's what the frog originally looked like. Here's what the frog originally looked like. I did it about midnight last night. Sans, you lazy bones! Yes! Frog emote when? I could just upload this one to the Discord. That poor frog. Yeah, honestly, that was what I was feeling like. That's what I felt like yesterday. That's how I was feeling when I was drawing at about midnight. That might actually be why I'm sick, because I've just overworked myself. But oh well. Your Undertale obsessed behind. Had to get that. Yes. We need Derp Frog. Okay. Remind me. Remind me to upload it at least to the Discord when the stream's finished. Anyway. Should we move on? I shall open up the frame that we're going to draw today. And then, I mean, we're not going to be on it for long, but this is what we're going to draw today. Basically, Martin's birthday party. And what I want is like to have, I've got the sketch here. What I want is like to have like a pan, like the way that it's going to work in the animatic. You're going to pan up to the party and you'll see under the earth, it's rigged with TNT. So you'll pan up to the party and then you'll pan up again and it'll be like a TNT flying on the characters. So yeah, that's the plan for this one. And what I'm planning with this one to draw today, I think we'll do the background at least, because I obviously haven't drawn any characters and I feel like that would be a bit much because I don't really know what characters I want to have in here. Obviously, this guy's going to be Martin, this dude right here. But like who else we're going to have? Probably like Scott here, maybe like B-dubs here, if I'm just kind of like looking at who's there. And who else was there? Everyone was there pretty much. Oh, we haven't had Bigby much. We could have Bigby here. Just to, you know, have a reason for drawing Bigby. But yes, so that's the plan. But I think I'll just do the background drawing for now. And I'll draw the characters on top another time. Because I think that'll be like mentally too taxing on me today. Anyway, guys, right. Do we have people in the chat who know what the song is? We do have Undertale fans here. I mean, I only ever watched a playthrough, and we do have people in chat. Yes, Purple Borg. Shall I give you guys, those of you who know it, those of you who know the what the song is, or have like an idea on what the song could be, type it in chat now, but don't send it. Don't send it yet, and I will count down for you guys to send it. All right? Do we understand what's happening? Do we get it? So type it out, but don't send it yet, and I will count down to you guys sending it. And if you have an idea, like if you think you might know what the song is, then type that in as well and send it. I'm gonna ask if you guys are ready, but you guys are probably like already have something in the chat box that's being ready to be sent. So, are we ready to have the song revealed? That is gonna be the Limited Life animatic song. Are we ready? Because I'm so hyped for you guys to know this. You know what it isn't. Yeah, Conning, I've had to say no. You're not ready? Oh, okay, we'll have to wait for King Naughty. No, I'm kidding. We're ready? We're ready? Okay, guys. Those of you who are ready to send it in 3, 2, 1, go. There it is. Purple Porg. Yes. Katora, you got it right. Battle Cry by the Family Crest. That is the song that we are doing this animatic to. Now, I won't be mad if you guys go off and listen to it. Actually, I'm going to quickly open up a YouTube. Oh, I have just minimized all my tabs. How did they know this? At the end of last stream, I did a couple of like singing of some of the lyrics on the frames that we've already had. You sent it earlier on your end. It sent earlier on your... Oh, well. Let's see. Right. I've got a tab open on the fashion meme. Battle Cry. Oh, that's not how you write Battle Cry. Battle CTY? No. Battle Cry. Not by Imagine Dragons, but by the Family Crest. And we'll do the lyrics one. Why not? I will fight for you. Might as well do it from the official account. Copy that link, and I shall send it in the chat. So, I won't be mad if you quickly pop off stream to go and listen to that. It's definitely worth listening to have like a bit of context. But honestly, it's such an epic song, and I've had it in the back of my mind for an animatic for a while. And if you listen to it, I didn't originally notice this. It's not the Imagine Dragons one. Find such good music for animatics. I do too, dude. Like most of my favorite songs, or like all my favorite songs, are through animatics. The Family Crest is really good. I've been vibing to their music while drawing them while drawing the fashion animatic, and I'm loving it. You haven't even got to the lyrics yet. Yeah. The intro is gonna like be a flash forward to the end. I haven't planned out the intro yet because obviously the end of Limited Life hasn't happened yet, but that's what's gonna happen in the intro. But yeah, let me just get out of there. Whoop, whoop. Right. And yeah, I've had this like song on the radar in the back of my mind for a while now, because it's such an epic song, and like I like having epic songs for animatics because it just immediately boosts your animatic without you having to do anything. Is this animatic for the entire Limited Life series? It is. One animatic for one series. Not like the way I split it up with for Last Life. You'll listen later, you do you. And yeah, so that's the thing. And if you listen to the lyrics, and this is only something that I realized for quite like it took me a while to realize this, because I was just listening to my animatics playlist on Spotify, like animatic idea songs on Spotify, kind of just going through what could possibly work. And check out Night Queen and Memoria. Night Queen and Memoria. Miss Bergerson. Okay, I've got that on. I've got that on a thing. Cool. Thank you. Last Life is so much in a wonderful way that you needed two of them. Two separate. Ah, they're separate songs. Aha. Okay. Night Queen. Have Memoria in a different. And we'll open a new tab for Memoria so I can listen to these after stream. Okay, cool. But like the lyrics have a lot to do with time in Battle Cry, and that was what was like the thing that really wanted me to make an animatic for Battle Cry, because some of the lyrics are like, and feel the weight of time. Gotta go to sleep. Well, you have a wonderful sleep then. Good night. Hope you sleep well. Thank you so much for hanging out, hopping by. See you soon, hopefully. Anyway. And what else have we got? As we bend and break through time. There's so much like time theme in this song, even though it's not a central part of it. And what I'm going to do now is, since you guys know the song, I mean, we might as well, you know, share some notes. Share some animatic notes, hey? We up for that? We up for animatic notes? Battle Cry, you can barely read it there. You can barely read it. So if you don't want spoilers, if you don't want to know what happens in what frame, to what lyric, for the animatic, then maybe like switch off the stream for 10 minutes. Because like this is spoiler heavy. Unless no one wants to know this. That's, I don't know. Do you guys want spoilers or not? I don't know. But I often go through my notes of like the different animatics that I do. Yes, spoiler please. So, limited life. We have drawing in the corner. This is such a loud background. So this is your last chance. Just switch off the stream for 10 minutes. Come back in 10 minutes. I won't hold it against you, because honestly I wouldn't want spoilers in this kind of thing. But let's go. So we have the intro. The intro is 16 beats, and that would, like I said, will be flash forward. And then at the end of it, it'll be like a rewind time. You're going to forget about it by the time it releases anyway. Touché. Touché, actually. You're back after listening to the music. Well, we're looking at the lyrics right now, so that's awesome timing. We're looking at the lyrics and what I'm going to do in the lyrics. So, it goes, watch the stars at night. And this is how, like, Scott becomes Boogie again. You know, the glowing purple eyes. We're immediately introducing that trope back in with the purple eyes. And if people will have seen the Last Life animatics, they'll immediately know what that means. The animatic is going to make you cry. It is called Battle Cry, so you know. And then, how they shake against the dark, like firelight. So it's Cleo looking over the burning mansion. We've already got the burning mansion, which is the number 4, like firelight. So that is the one that we already have. We've already seen that. And then we've got, and feel the weight of time. So Skiz and Ties excited to start a new series. And then just bam, bam, 2 swords sticking through Skiz by the of time part where Skiz is killed twice to the Boogie in the first session. And then we have, as we move about this world, love you and I. And this is like kind of like a homage to Double Life, where we had Joel and Jimmy, who are now part of the Bad Boys, now be mortal enemies with Etho and Tango, their soulmates back in Double Life. And, you know, I kind of had to have like a... Not necessarily... We could do a flashback, actually. Should we? I don't know. That might be an idea. I'm adding frames to this. I shouldn't be. We've already got like 40 frames. Anyway. So yeah, that's kind of like... when Tango was pushed off the hill in session 1 by Jimmy, my rancher brain rot brain just went, oh my god. It's always on your live series playlist. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome, Kat. And then we have And oh my love, my heart don't cry. We have the beach day with Mean Girls so that we can introduce the Mean Girls, and it's Martin sheepishly walking in to Martin and sheep. Will Smith meme pointing at pufferfish. Scott's like, stop being dramatic. Love my heart don't cry. We're not doing that, but that was a good idea. That was yeah. But we've got Martin sheepishly walking in to an alliance with Scott as the Mean Girls, and then we have We Were Born to Die. So we have the bad boys being attacked by Vex. This is session 2 now, I think. Bad boys being attacked by Vex. And then you've got like a silhouetted Jimmy with canary wings floating above him because he's the first to die always. You know, we were born to die. Before this moment for all time is Impulse giving B-Dubs a clock, and then a flashback to Third Life where B-Dubs betrayed Impulse. And you're seeing this out of B-Dubs' perspective. So first, you're like holding a clock that Impulse has given you, and then the next frame, you're stabbing Impulse. I'm so in love with that frame. I've already drawn it, and oh, I can't wait to show you guys. Anyway, and then we have the chorus, "Oh, I will fight for you," which is, you know, the Skiz B-Dubs fight, where they're like in a circle. Well, they're not really a circle in the images, but imagine like a boxing ring and they're boxing and fighting each other. And then we have, "I will die for you." We did have mentions of Canary Jimmy. There's a flash to in this part, "We Were Born to Die." Is like Jimmy's silhouette with canary wings floating above him. I don't actually draw Jimmy with wings in the live series animatics, but that'll be more like as a symbolism thing because he's always first to die, and it'll be especially juicy if he is actually first to die. But I hope he kind of isn't. Anyway, and then "I will die for you," which is Cleo holding out her arm in front of Scar to protect her from an incoming TNT, which was dropped by the bad boys in session 2 as well, I think, because Joel was a boogie in session 2. So that death, that boogie death. And then we have, "I will fight for you. I will die for you. I will die for you." It's gonna be Jimmy, even Skiz has an hour more than him. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Yeah. And then in these 3 lines, it's basically like, Pearl up on the Skynet, and then Impulse punching her off. Like, she's surrounded by ties, but still keeping cool and trying to be all like charismatic and negotiating. So because Green killed him 3 times. Something we always talk about. I want to talk about this because like we always talk about Jimmy's curse, right? To always be at first, right? No one talks about Grian's curse of always killing those he cares for most in every life series. Have you guys seen this pattern? Because I have, and I am not okay with knowing that this pattern exists. We have Scar in Third Life. He killed Scar twice. He took 2 of Scar's lives. Has Tumblr been talking about it? I'm not on Tumblr, but didn't happen in Double Life. Fernandos. He killed Bigby. He killed his secret soulmate. In Last Life, he kills Mumbo. The last death is Mumbo. And in... How did you forget about that, Fernandos? How did you forget about that? Dude! Yeah, in Double Life, he kills Bigby and also Scar, but he kind of like his person that he cared about most there was Bigby because he was just, you know, tied to Scar, but he chose to have Bigby as his secret soulmate. So, and in this one, it's now Jimmy. in Limited Life, it's Jimmy, and I'm just like, I'm not okay. A team up between Jimmy, the guy who always dies first, and Grian, the guy who always takes out his closest allies, is doomed to fail. So, yeah, no one talks about Grian's curse. He was only ever meant to watch. So, now that's out my system, let's continue. Then we have the beginning of the second... Oh no, we have the interlude first. And the interlude is the AFK Grian shenanigans, with Grian sitting on a llama, and then him being kidnapped by Scar. And then also Watchalor, yes. And then also just because I want to involve the noisy neighbors somewhere because they didn't do a lot, is when they blew up Tango's tower and then they're swimming away in the water. Third Boogie Death was on the first episode. On the first episode was the coolest when Martin looking at him and it asks him, "It's you, isn't it?" Yes. I love that in the sense of I watched Martin's POV. Martin's POV is a very good POV to watch first, I'm gonna be honest. But I am biased because he is my favourites of all the life people. Anyway, but I knew that Martin, it was Martin, and I was like, Bigby, you're like, how do you know? Like, I know Big B's BSing this and just saying things, but I'm like, Martin, Bigby, how do you know? Scott and Martin cursed to outlive, Scott and Martin cursed to outlive his greatest ally, and the other destined to outlive his purpose. Ooh! Yes, Martin's destined to outlive his purpose. How do you, I totally get Scott, but how do you mean Bigby's smarter than he shows? True. He he always comes across as a bit of a, like, I don't know what's going on, but he's such a sweetheart. Wasn't it Scar that blew up Scar also blew up the tower, but the nosy neighbors also blew up the tower, if that makes sense. Explain to me the destined to outlive his purpose. What's, like, what does that one entail? Like, his purpose, like, he was supposed to kill Grian? And he outlives it? Red King died first? I mean, yeah, but, like, his allies dying first? Does that happen to Ren? Does that happen to Martin? Not really. Not really in Double Life. Didn't really have close allies in Double Life. Third Life, he outlives Ren. Last Life, he's the final of the Southerners. Oh yeah, he is, I guess. And Double Life? He's not the last of the Divorce Quartet. Cleo technically died first, but he was also kind of like allied with Scott and Pearl at the same time. But I totally am like there for the I'm totally there for Scott and Martin, or like Scott cursed to outlive his allies. Ooh. I wonder if that's going to be a thing this one, because Scott said he doesn't want to win again, apparently. And so he'd probably be putting all his eggs into trying to get his ally to win, Martin. They betrayed Scott and Pearl before they died, though. I'm imagining things. Oh, okay. Was it you? Did Pearl and Cleo sound different in last session? Nah. Nah, nothing happened. Nothing weird happened. Gotta go to lunch. Enjoy your lunch, Void. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for hanging out. Anyway, interlude. So it's just an excuse to add the noisy neighbors. Maybe I'll just have like the noisy neighbors at the top of their tower. Because they're kind of like, we've got so many explosions and so many angry tangos in this animatic. Maybe we'll just have them at the top of their tower. Kind of like as a homage to Ren being at the top of his tower in the interlude in Who Are You Really, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'll rethink it. Anyway, verse 2. Rage against the waking dawn. It's the hunt of the greens, where you've got all these yellow silhouettes led by Joel. The noisy neighbors, the nosy. Did I say the noisy neighbors? The nosy. I meant the nosy. I can speak words, I promise. But yeah, the charge against the green lives, but with all these yellow silhouettes, led by Joel, who's like shooting a firework up into the sky with his crossbow. And then, or like an arrow, I don't know. And then take the seconds of this life and pull them through your palms. And then we have a close-up of Martin, and he's holding a, what's it called? An hourglass in his hand. And then the Watcher eyes open on the hourglass, because that was then that he did the little bit of Watchalore at the end of his episode, and we gotta add that. We gotta add that. And then we have, and watch the day break through the night. Is Scott jumping off of the biggest tower and doing that awesome MLG bucket clutch, because no one talks about this. Everyone talks about Scar's bucket clutch, but not Scott's. And it's like, it was epic. But I basically got him jumping off the tower and landing in water, because also like alluding to the fact that he was killed in water. And then we've got, and watch it die, which is Tango explodificating himself for team ties. Is my playlist finished? There we go. Dude was close to death so many. Yeah, he's avoided death so much. It's crazy. And then, as we bend and break through time, bad boys watch the bread bridge get blown up. Which we've got so much exploding in this animatic, and I'm kind of like, part of me is like, oh, this is getting a bit tiresome, but there's so much exploding in limited life anyway. And we've got Love You and I, which is the frame that we drew last week. It was B-dubs reaching out for Etho, but then also reaching out for Cleo and Scar and kind of being torn in between them. And then we've got For This Day, For All Our Lives is Skiz and Scar ticking down to red. And then it's kind of like their silhouettes with evil red grins. Scary, scary reds. We've got the I Will Fight For You. And that's what we're drawing today. Is Martin has rigged his birthday party TNT to go boom. And I Will Die For You. These I haven't drawn yet. These 3 following frames, so I might actually change them and I won't. They're not fixed anyway. So Green releases the Ravager and then sees Jimmy dying. And this was my epiphany. Every animatic needs a frame of Green where he kills those he cares for most. So, yes. And then I Will Fight For You. Gem is Cleo, Lizzie is Pearl. I mean, excuse me, what? No, Pearl and Cleo were completely normal. Yes, yes. They did not have other people puppeteering them. And then I Will Die For You. Impulse pushing off TNT so that when he turns red, he turns yellow again. Yeah, there we go. That's as much as I have planned. And then what we have is... Oh, we do have kind of like notes of stuff afterwards, but they're not important. They'll probably change. And then we have the bridge, and then the chorus, and then we have an interlude, and then we have the chorus again. So we're almost finished. We're almost finished. And this is how often peeps appear. I like to keep track of it. So poor Bigby doesn't appear very often, so I need to change that. Or like, yeah, have him appear a little bit more in the end. But, you know, if they don't do much, there's not really much of a story I can tell. And then the progress, the general progress. Just had amnesia and a cold, and Pearl had a frog in her mouth. Yes, exactly. And this is progress so far. So, yeah, let's go. Right, I love how I've been talking for an hour now. Before we get to actually drawing, considering this is an art stream, this is a lot of stuff to do. The Double Life animatic was 90 frames, just as a reference. Just as a reference, it was 90 frames. Yeah. So now that I've got the fashion meme out of the way, I can actually completely focus on this, which is great. So yeah, I'm gonna have a little bathroom break, and I'll be right back, guys. And then afterwards, we'll start with the drawing of the actual animatic frame. You know, the thing that I promised we were gonna do this stream. So give me a sec, guys. I'll be right back. I return. I am back. And let's get some drawing done, shall we? Oh. What were we talking about? We're talking about the cult stuff, aren't we? Just to get the cult stuff in. Okay. Right. I'm gonna get comfortable. Find dino and subjects to indoctrinate. What am I coming back to? What's happening? Right. I'm gonna do my best to do some drawing, hey? Should we try and do some drawing? Let me pull my microphone closer and grab my iPad. How much charge have we got? 72. We can survive that. Let's take it into more comfortable thing. So, I have these reference pictures here, and I wonder whether I should do it with the Clocker's Tower and the Froggy Tower in the background as like silhouettes, or whether that would already be too much. Because then I think I'd have to flip it. I think I'd have to flip this sketch to make more sense. Because Martin's chair is, oopsie, wrong layer. Martin's chair is here, right? And then you've got Froggy Tower, and then you've got Clocker's Tower around here, right? And what I'm thinking of is like this being, well, that's the chest where everything puts in, but I imagine this is kind of like the birthday boy seat, whatever. And so this is kind of like what I'm imagining is here, and then we'd have the Froggy Tower like here, and the Clocker's Tower kind of here. On two hills. What do we think about that? What do we think about that? I think maybe we should do that. And as a reminder, the idea with this one is, in fact, I'm going to make the sketch smaller, because what we're going to have to do is, get rid of those layers. What we're doing with this one is, I want to kind of show a bit underground that is rigged with TNT to blow. So it kind of shows that Martin has rigged his own birthday party to blow. And basically this arrow means that we're panning up, and then you pan up to TNT minecart falling on top of that. So that's my idea. Where it's like there's TNT everywhere. So with that, let's start with the gradient. Let's start with a blue background color because it's a blue day. It's a beautiful day. Blue skies. And then from there on out, we'll add a sky gradient, and we can go from there. It's always good to start with a gradient, in my opinion, before you build up anything else. Texture. Do it. Do it. I'm just thinking about time of day here. Because we could make it like almost twilight. I'm just trying to think. Give in to your drawing. Because depending on, hold on, I'm gonna have to quickly exit out. I need to have an overview of the whole animatic to decide whether this is gonna happen during the day or during the night. We've got some fairly dark frames before that. It's I will fight for you. We're doing it during the day. It's a daytime thing. Why not? Daytime thing. I've decided. I've made the executive decision. Whoopee. So along those lines. Wait a minute. It's gotten rid of our textured background. We can't be having that. We can't be having that. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Can we have the previous color? Yes, thank you. So, in that case, we took King Multi's role as Palpatine. Was King Multi Palpatine? I thought Ivan... Oh, Ivan was Grievous. Hold on. King is dead, long live the king. What? What? Was Multi Palpatine? I don't know. Did we write it down? Did someone write it down? I'm trying to think where we want the focus to be, right? Because we could do it where the focus is kind of like around Martin. Wrong. No, stop. I made a mistake. There we go. So we could have like the light source kind of be around here in the sky. I think that's probably what we want to do. Yes, okay, I missed that. I forgot about that. So basically, like, we'll have like the edges otherwise be darker. And having hold on, there we go. I think they're a bit harder. So the darker bits around the edges here, and it'll lead the eye towards Martin. But at the same time, because we'll be panning up, we should actually at the same time because we're panning up. I have some thinking to do. Thinking is hard. Because we're panning up, we should probably like have the focal point be also going like upwards, so we'll have maybe a circle around here. I'd like to say, hi Crystal. I'd like to say, I have no professional art schooling. I am self-taught in every sense of the word. I did some stuff at college, but that was it. And that's like no professional art. It was just like the way they taught you is like, just do what you like. So there wasn't a huge amount of I haven't gone through a huge amount of teaching in my art life. So this is just me self-taught, kind of how I think things through when I'm talking about stuff. Don't take whatever I do at face value. Like, maybe this is the wrong thing to do. I don't know. Welcome back, Void. Miss Momo, hello, hello. Yes, thank you for the anonymous person. Very, very kind. Gifting subs is so generous of you guys. So I'm kind of like thinking like the darkness swooping around here. Just to have like a background layer of, and we kind of like know where the light's coming from then. Always helpful. So yeah. And I'm gonna add like a nice highlight around kind of where Martin is. And then up top as well. Because then this will kind of, this like lighter area will extend in the next frame. So there we go. I can now finally hum this song. I've had Battle Cry in my brain since I decided it as it for an animatic, and I just have like stopped myself from humming it on stream because I thought, no, you mustn't. You mustn't. I'm just trying to figure out like how we ease in this gradient a bit without losing texture. And whether we want to even do that. Because most of this ground will be covered up by stuff. I think that's an okay gradient for now. Yeah, I think so. Anyway. Next, I think we'll do a couple of like not layers, landscape layers, I guess. Maybe. So next time you suddenly stop humming a song, we'll know you're planning something. Got it. I didn't even start humming it. That was the thing. Like I was able to stop myself before I even started. We're apparently doing Mumbo's hair color as the background for this at the moment. Right, let's have a look at the so we have Froggy Hill and Clocker's Tower. And let's say, where do we want them? Where do we want them to be? Should they kind of like be more off to the side? Because we've got a lot of empty space here. We could kind of like have them kind of be here and then, well, maybe not going all the way up, like kind of like stopping at some point because they're like far in the distance kind of thing, right? And then down and then up again and then the Clocker's Tower. Maybe not having that cut off, to be fair. It's like the Two Towers Lord of the Rings thing. Did I? Oh, I messed up. I did that on the same layer. Okay. So maybe having this come a bit further over, actually. And maybe be smaller, because I feel like... Is that tower further away? Oh, no, it was the clock... No, the clocker's tower's further away. Okay. So the clocker's tower should be smaller. Assuming that they're the same height, which they're probably not. So we kind of would have then this hill coming over here and that hill there. And I wouldn't have a character immediately in front of it, obviously, because that would make it look like the tower's growing out of their head. Sort of like that. Now, the sketch of this person is a mess, but that's fine. So we've kind of like got these 3 interest points of Martin stood up, this tower, depending on how precise we want to do it. Although I still think these 2 need to be lower than Martin. So I might actually still make them like squish them down. And then Froggy Tower is kind of like on a hill, isn't it? And it goes down to a forest. Okay. And then we kind of like imagine forest stuff here. And then we have this hill here that kind of goes like there. And what I want like around about this point is have like the TNT that's underneath and like kind of rigged below. Yes, this looks like TNT. Wait, we'll make it very obvious. This is TNT. And not just a bunch of scribbles. And then... yeah, the characters will kind of like have somehow. So how do we feel about that? And then we'll kind of have like Martin's chair behind him or something. It's like he's going like, my loyal subjects bow down to me. It is my birthday, you must worship me. Composition-wise, I'm happy with that. So, shall we start drawing then? I'm thinking of like a purple distance thing. Like a purpley colour for the distance. Stuff in the distance. Imagine if Martin actually said that. I could imagine him saying that. Let's be honest. What I am going to do is I'm probably actually going to sketch out what the Froggy Hill looks like. Well, I think the clockers would be easy. Hold on. The clockers is just a clock tower. So we'll just kind of like sketch that out first. Plus it's further away, so it needs to be darker anyway, so that works out nicely. This is the perfect brush to do this with, I promise. I just put my glove on, my hand's a bit sore. I've been drawing and editing all day, guys. I've been working hard. I'm working hard to get the fashion meme out there for you guys. Right. So it doesn't actually go in that much, but we're just gonna roll with it. And then it has a fairly not so pointy tower. But still quite a tower. Quite a tall tower. I might just do a little clock. Just like, you know, erase out a little clock in the middle here. But not with that brush, mamma mia. Oh, well, color it in first. So that we can make that clear that that is the clockers. And then we'll make Pearl and Bigby's tower also just in silhouette. So that I don't actually have to draw frog faces off of a, coming off of a tower. But you know what would be cool? If, like, this clock showed 8 hours left. So imagine if this was a 24-hour clock, right? Which means every moment will be doubled. Which means the time that you have left is 1/3. So that's what that clock's saying. People have 1/3 of their time left. Just spray that out a little bit so it's not that obvious, that blaringly up in your face. Kind of. And I think I'm gonna have to look for a Froggy Tower reference. So bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Let me just open up a YouTube thing. Who's best to look at this with? Who do you think? Do we think like having maybe Cleo? Because if we had Pearl and Bigby's perspectives, they're always in the tower, right? I think if someone like Cleo and Scar would have would look at it more often. Zombie Cleo. I can type Zo come by Leo. Leo? Oh gosh. Right. Great mum swap. Oh, actually, I'm thinking maybe when they built the wall, didn't they? Maybe not from this week. Maybe from last week. We'll see. Oh no! I have lost my little bell that I attached to my microphone. It's gone. It's died. Anyway. Video. She's in the deep dark. That doesn't help. Don't need you in the deep dark, Cleo. You are outside tie space. That's also not helpful. I might just do a rough sketch of the Clocker's Tower and then on another date do it more precisely when I've got a reference. We're going to ignore that for now. We're going to ignore that. I'm just going to pretend I know what what the Froggy Tower looks like. And then we'll just swap it out with something better. What I will do actually is I'll make it all these different layers. Because if I want to, I can very quickly add a whole bunch of depth and like 3D-ness to the frame if I move these layers at a different pace. So this is kind of like the background, the darkest part, and the darkest part, letting go, not taking part. And we go to like Froggy Tower here. And I'm going to make it very clear that this is not supposed to be the final design of Froggy Tower. It's just going to be a tower. Because that's fine. That's fine. That's your normal Pearl Tower, isn't it? That kind of thing. Although it's got a very pointy top because Scott went up it. Scott went up the top. And it's very, very... He jumped off of a fence post. This is the worst brush to be colouring out with. Why am I doing this? Colouring in with a line-up brush. Doesn't need to be very clean either because I'm going to go over it again anyway. So that's fine. And then we'll have kind of like... Let's have a look at the hill. Yeah, whatever. No one's going to criticise me for like, that hill is not actually accurate. It's fine. It's fine. No one's going to look at it enough. And what we'll do is we'll add a gradient to these as well. So that they also have more depth. And I will... Oh, I've done it on the same flipping layer. Just as I said, I'm going to do this on different layers in different colours. Well done, me. GG. Boop. Boop. Clear. Boop. Right, do that on the right layer this time. Actually? Yeah, exactly, Suntix. Exactly what's going through my brain. Actually? So I'm going to make this come down quite a bit further than the other one. Because this is now the base of everything else. And then on this layer, I'll do a little tree line. Because that's kind of what we have going on down to the edge. Oh, we also have trees on the island. So we mustn't forget that. I might just do a bit of this action, you know. How to do like spruce trees, just back and forth until you're done. That's how it works. There's nothing on the rocks, is there? No, it's a pretty barren landscape. You know, in the complete far distance, we could still draw this, is Bread Bridge. Could draw Bread Bridge in the distance. Wait, wrong layer? Oh, we've done it again. We've done it again. We've done it again, guys. Copy and paste. Clear. Clear. And this is what happens when I don't pay attention. Right. So this can kind of like just be poking through the tree line. Or like, I don't know, water. Goodness knows what. Dory looks like an animatic frame. But we go into detail here. We go into details. And then we'll have a tree line. Which I can very easily do and do very realistically. By just, you know, cheating a little bit. We up for cheating? Happy about cheating? Bum, 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 bum. That's the forest. And what we're going to do is we're going to blur them a little bit. Bread Bridge! Rip. We're going to blur these trees a little bit because that looks a bit weird that they're so detailed. But so far away. So we're going to do this. Actually, hold on. Before we do that, let's just see how far back. Yeah, they don't go in nearly far enough. So what we're going to do is this. Whole layer of foliage. We need to keep in mind that the different layers are going to be moving. So we need to leave space for that. It's not cheating, it's a clever use of resources. You have to go see you at the watch party tomorrow. Bye bye, Storm. Have a wonderful rest of your day. True, the watch party is tomorrow. Ba-bum-ba-dum. So we'll have that. Oh no, we don't want to do the whole layer. Don't want to do the whole layer. We'll just do this area. Do the whole foliage area. Gaussian. Although it would kind of make sense to do everything. But we won't. And actually what I might do, because I often do this, that has gotten rid of the detail, but it's also made it a bit too blurry for my taste. So what I will just do is add an outline, because why not? But at least it's given us that randomness that the trees of a tree line we wouldn't have had otherwise. There we go. And we'll just fill in the rest. So we didn't really even use the tree stuff. Just gave us a bit of a compositional thing. You can't make it to the watch party tomorrow? Oh no. I do wonder if it's going to be the last limited life thing. Session. If it's going to be finished by tomorrow, who knows? If enough death happens, then yeah, that is going to be the case. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely have the first people out next session. Hello there, Dev Delver. Welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for following. Lovely to have you here. Yeah, it is the question. It is. One must wonder whether it'll be the last session next. Oh, tomorrow. Not next. Just tomorrow. I mean, yeah. Like I said, definitely have the first people out because Jimmy's like one death away of being out next session. So, you know. Same with Skiz. Session of what? Double life. Double life. Wow. Limited life. Guys, I am 6, 7, 8 months in the past. If Jimmy's out first again, I'm gonna cry. Me too. I don't want Jimmy to be out first. I've already got an idea for an animatic frame if he is, so it's good like storytelling potential. But I'll just be sad for him, honestly. Like I was just sad for him in Double Life when he died when he was first out again. It was kind of funny in Third Life. It was kind of funny in Last Life. It was like, hey, it happened twice, but now it's just a bit sad. Limited Life, what is that? Well, Well, I just assume a lot of people who come here to the Twitch channel know me from the live series. But basically, I do a lot of art for the live series, which is a Minecraft survival multiplayer. So you can kind of like see screenshots of Minecraft characters here. And I have in the past, like this is the 4th season currently going on of it, which is called Limited Life. And it's kind of like a Hunger Games setup where you've got 14 players chucked into a world. And the goal is to be the last person standing. But you can't immediately go and go killing like your opponents. You can only kill them after a certain amount of time or if after something happens. So in the previous seasons, we had it where like there were different colors for how many lives you had left. You'd have like 3 lives. And if you were on your if you had 3 lives left, so you were on your 3rd life, you had, your name was green and you'd be chilling, you'd be having a good time. If you were on your yellow life, so if you died once, then you'd be yellow. And in previous seasons, that also didn't have much of an effect. But if you are on your last life and you turn red, you are allowed to murder other people to try and be the last one standing. So it's a kind of series where at the beginning it's really like friendly and everyone's like building up alliances and trading and being very happy-go-lucky characters, because these are family-friendly content creators that we have it from. But like it delves into chaos after a while. And the most recent series, Limited Life, the whole gimmick of it is that they've got 24 hours to live, and if they die, they lose an hour. So yeah, need new lore. So you're in recommended channels and decided to come check on what's going on. Ah, awesome! I don't think anyone has ever like said that they've come from there. So welcome, lovely to have you here, my dude. Lovely to have you here. Thanks for hanging out and chat. Yeah, that's honestly, you're one of the first to kind of come in without knowing anything about the Minecraft stuff, the life series. Definitely, if you're interested in like, if you have ever played Minecraft or if you're interested in it, definitely go check out the life series, which is the first one was 3rd life, then we had last life, then double life, and then and now we've got limited life. And it's like the main organizer and the person that probably most people will know of is Grian. So yeah, I just do animatics to it because I think they're very angsty and fun. And yeah, I'm very sure that this like tower here is not the right color. So, you know, run while you can. Run for the hills before chaos sets in. Oh, I definitely recommend it. It has been just taken over stuff. I'm wondering if I just alpha lock this layer and draw in it. Yeah, I'm gonna draw on this layer, guys, like I haven't been drawing previously. No, the Limited Life series is like the best thing on YouTube at the moment, in my opinion. If anyone like watched Dream SMP kind of thing, it's like 10 times better than that. Great house. We're still in the sketch phase for this. Well then, what's the song? The song is... I'm gonna write it down. Were you not here for it, Zim? Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Battle Cry. By the Family Crest. That's the one. Go look for it. That's the one that we're doing. Yeah. That's the one. If you know it. You sent the link? Eve. The link. If anyone's in Twitch chat and need the link, I think I still have it here. Is that the right link? I don't know. What have I? I hope that's the right link. If it's not, then I'm sorry, and I might have posted a link to a random YouTube video. Do you send it like in the Discord or something? Because I'm just going to send it in the Twitch chat as well. That'll be for people who are in Twitch chat that have yet to see it. Alpha lock this again. Wait, have I? Yeah, let's do the. Forgot to delete that that layer. You're chaos. You're quite chaos, and that scares your friends when you actually do stuff. So you're also the guy who can recite too much lore from different series. That's awesome. There's definitely a lot of lore to chew on in this series. There's loads of lore. You can't in Twitch chat. You can't post links. Just you can't random. I think only me and mods can post links in the Twitch chat. So. Oh, you got excited? There's a same title by The Amazing Devil. Is there? I've heard of The Amazing Devil. Let me just. I've got so many tabs open of songs that I need to listen to after stream. So you know. There's also a battle cry by Imagine Dragons, but it's not that one. The Amazing. Okay. Oh, it's battle cries. Okay. I have songs to listen to after this. You obsessed with them? I like the song Welly Boots from them. I think that's really good. That's the one that I got from an animatic as well. I don't like. Make this darker. Because they are tiger trees. There we go. One of the singers plays Jaskia? Oh, really? The guy? I always feel like he sounds like Hugh Jackman. Unless The Amazing Devil isn't just... Yeah? Interesting. Didn't know that. Right, let's get rid of these frames. So we open up tables and chairs with cake everywhere. I'm just trying to think. I don't want to overfill it. I don't want to overfill the frame because we'll have like 4 characters stood here. So I don't want too much going on. Let's see. Do I want... or do I just literally want the... do I just want the... like, Martin's chair to be there? And... maybe we should... but we need cakes and candles, don't we? We do need cakes and candles because it's to show that it's Martin's birthday party. Do you dare ask what the Black Library is? Oh, but is there a Black Library Levels of Law? You mean Black Library in the sense of... you know, the iceberg? Because there's a life series iceberg. Do we have quotes or like things that would be at the bottom of the life series iceberg? I can speak. Not quite Black Library level. I don't know what Black Library is. Why can you picture that building yourself out an MC? I don't know. Let's get rid of the sketch layer here. And we'll add a layer of line art. Or do we? I'm just trying to think of how, bottom of the life series iceberg is Terry? Nah, Terry's like mid-level. So Google, I request your aid. Terry's like mid-level. Maybe the lower of the mid, but it's not that deep. What do we think is like could be the deepest? I want to know if I get them all. Because I feel like I'm pretty deep in the life series iceberg. Terry. I'm just trying to think where to go from here, because now that we've got the color, like the colors blocked in, where do we start rendering? Where do we start rendering? I keep knocking. Hold on. I need to reposition my microphone because oh, I've just switched off my iPad. That was stupid of me. Hello. It's my face. It's my face. Hold on. I keep knocking against the cable of my microphone, so there we go. That's helped. I'm just trying to think of what could be like deep. How about the Diamond Sword Boys? How about that? Anyone know what that is? Are they called the Diamond Sword Boys? I feel like they are. Correct me if I'm wrong. Of course, we know who the Diamond Sword Boys is. I'm thinking I already add texturing to this one. Oh wait, look. I haven't done a very good job at blurring that one, have I? Yeah, let's do a little bit of a better job than that. There we go. Big Martin and Green, yes. You've slept since then? Green and Etho? No. Green and Etho? Oh, you're talking limited life? Let's see, what else we got? I don't know. What else have we got? I'm literally going back to Third Life because I feel like in Third Life there'd be stuff that people would least remember, but then again, Third Life was iconic. It's hard. It's hard. Let's add a gradient to this one. Where it's... You don't remember the Diamond Sword Boys? That was right at the beginning of Third Life. I'm just trying to think. Don't be a dog, be a god is pretty up there in the iceberg. It's not very low. I do wonder if there's like something out there. Someone out there who's like had a look at this kind of thing. Oh wait, we could just literally make this clock not a hole, but shaded area, if we're shading this area, not making just a silhouette. Come on, previous colour, please. Thank you. Tell you what, you did hear in the wind, Little Wooden Wren project could be in the works. A D&D project, I heard. I heard Martin is thinking of DMing one-shots. And that Wren would be up for joining. I've heard that. I've been watching his streams, or like the VOD of his streams on the Ultimate Survival SMP. So that's been fun. You'll pay good money to watch that, yeah, right? We need to alpha lock this. It's just kind of like imagine it's in layers. Onion ogres have layers. I can speak. If guys interested in playing D&D, imagine a limited or life series cast with D&D characters. That would be awesome. If we were to put the life series people as they are now, like they're not playing a different character, but they're the character that they're playing now, into like, have we had this conversation before? I feel like we have, but into a D&D world, what kind of class do we think they'd be? Like, I could imagine Martin would be a bard with all the tips and tricks. But like, who would we want? Just out of curiosity. Scar the Wizard, you know, Last Life. D&D is coming to Minecraft. It is. It is. Scott is definitely a rogue. I can see that. He is very good at evading. Very evasive. Evasive maneuvers. I don't know why I'm doing all this detail just to the background, but I've gotten to the point where I'm just doodling. My brain is no longer functioning, so I can't really coherently actually draw stuff that is useful. Oh, we've got rid of the references. Green is a trickster rogue. He's very much a trickster. Although Scar could also be a ranger with, you know, Hawkeye. You know, someone with ranged attacks. Oh god, I guess he could just, you know, fireball if he were a wizard. I wonder if this should be a little more like... This is kind of like just a stone thing. With a jelly companion, yes, let's go! Scar, would he be a cleric? Oh, dude, Martin would be a warlock. Martin would so be a warlock with his watcher stuff. Like whispering in his ear. A warlock to the watchers. Oh, jelly companion. That does make me happy, yeah. But we agree that Scar has to be a magic user, right? What would be a best ranger with a wolf companion? A beast ranger. Yeah. I don't know my way through all like the... Through all the... What's it called? The champion fighter? Isn't there like is it artificer? That do like all sorts of trinketing and engineering and stuff, like, you know, Tango and Impulse could be those. I don't know subclasses very well. I mean, I know what I've seen before, basically, right? I haven't seen a lot. And then I'll just pretend this is, you know, like a hill or a mountain with shadows. And I'll also add shadows to the trees because we are going into this kind of thing. Artificer, is that the one? Definitely that one? Okay, cool. I'm sure we've had this conversation before because someone said Cleo's a necromancer just so that she can necromance herself. I'm sure we've talked about this before. This feels like a very deja vu conversation. Let's just make this tree a bit more regular. Not my idea. I'm pretty sure that came from someone else. We must have had this conversation before. Should also have like light shining through the trees because they're not completely solid. Just here and there. Mum Cleo chaotic paladin. Paladin to who? Because paladins usually have a deity, don't they? Or deity. How to say the word. Tree looks like an angry person. Like, those are the eyes, there's the nose, and that's the frowning mouth. Her children are her deity. Okay. Sure. If we want to go there. Impulse is a fighter? Artificer multiclass? Sure. I see that. Who have we not got yet? Skiz feels like a fighter. Paladins are tied to oath. Usually one connected to a deity. So it's not always one connected to a deity? So her oath could be motherhood. I'm tied to motherhood. Oh no, we don't want a clipping mask. No. That sounds real weird. Imagine. Okay, very good song choice. Thank you. Hold my iPad over. Anyway, helpful. There's Alpha working again. Let's add like a bit of like branch action. Why am I focused on drawing this tree? This is the flower all over again, only the tree is further away. I'm spending 15 minutes on a tree. In the background. Really far in the background as well. Like, this is not going to come up on YouTube resolution. But that's fine. I will fight for you. Oh, I'm excited for tomorrow. Have you guys seen Scott's red skin yet? Because chef's kiss. I like it. I'm going to redesign Martin and Scott. Entirely because... change stuff. B-Dubs, Green, Joel, Jimmy, and Bigby have not been classified by us yet. Are you writing them down, Suntix? Gosh, I don't know. What Big B be? No, well, Big B as well, but I'm kind of like, B-Dub's a druid. Oh, yeah, B-Dub's, why did I not think of that? B-Dub's totally a druid. Mossman. Yes, definitely. I agree. Why am I spending so much time on these trees? Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Trouble I've seen. Joel would be a barbarian? I could imagine Joel going like, I would like to rage. He's got his moments where I'm like, right, that's it. I'm raging. You know, where the ship burns, everything burns. Usually you think of barbarians as these big buff people, but like, I imagine Joel is like a bit more of a scrawny barbarian, but still like, so will ruin you. Explain what a druid is to you? You know nothing about this stuff? Grain. Who's this Grain character? Green and rogue definitely makes sense. Jimmy a druid because he wild shapes into canary. I like that. Jimmy's an NPC. Someone care to explain to Batcat like what different classes are? Oh, what? Yeah, because like I do a terrible job of it. I don't know very. I know like the vibe of the characters and what some of their abilities are, but I don't think I do a very good job of explaining stuff to people. Oh, so they do have actually have grass on there. So that's good. They're into plants and animals. I like the idea of Jimmy being a druid. But I can imagine like his magic comes from like from nature. That's stupid to say, but thanks smart people. He's a druid. Imagine his magic comes from nature. No, like but like he was born with it and he's not very good at mastering it, but he's like, I can do one thing, I can turn into a canary and that's it. Yeah. Girl, I'm yeah. I'm doing fine. This is fine. Just trying to get the right colours for the background here. Because we've got a very colourful foreground. Druid Sorcerer multi-class? In what sense do we think Sorcerer? And everyone bullies him about it, yeah. Like I said, I don't know much about these things, so educate me. Human second level druid. Definitely human. But like with the canary stuff. I don't know what to do. Choosing colors is hard. That looks like mud. What if I just have like a light green? Press the hill here. And take it from that. That might not be too bad. It would cover that in that. Wait a second, oh, well, wild chip can't fly. So he just turns into a canary, but he can't fly. I don't know Big B that well to give him a class. I don't know Big B very well either. To be frankly honest. He's a baker. I mean, he could also be like something that can transform into a different wild shape because of double life, right? You're back from having dinner. Well, I hope you enjoyed your dinner. Welcome back. We're talking about giving classes to the different life series characters. Part of me wonders if I just want to make this like completely green and saturated, like if it would not, like if it weren't in the distance, and then just put a layer on top of it to make it look kind of less saturated. So that's the idea, that I do this and then I do clipping mask, go over it, but I don't sort of like that. I want to make it more in the background, but I don't want it to be muddy and disgusting. If we were to just go with this colour. I kind of like this colour. My goal in this animatic is to make everything actually pretty colourful. A mysterious, sneaky vibe. What class fits that? Like rogue or warlock? But he doesn't feel like a rogue to me. He's too much of a cinnamon roll to be a rogue or a warlock, because usually they're all doom and gloom. Let's add some texture to the grass. So it kind of just doesn't come from one. Nope. No. Why have we alpha locked again? I deactivated you. So we'll kind of just... Although we're kind of already adding texture to the grass by just having this brush, to be honest. So that's actually... Just colour that in. Because why not? There we go. You know what, guys? I am like really feeling I'm really feeling the fever at the moment. I might have to just end it there because my brain is not functioning. I can't really I can't fathom this art piece. We've gotten some compositional stuff down, but I've gotten nowhere in an entire hour of drawing. I think I need to go lie down and get better, get myself a hot tea or something. Rogue? Mysterious, sneaky vibes? Yeah, it does. Rogue is mysterious and sneaky. Excuse me, why are you streaming while sick? I'm not... I couldn't not stream... I couldn't not stream after releasing an animatic. I had to stream after releasing something on the Everin channel, so it was just kind of that. I really wanted to talk about the fashion meme and also stuff about newspaper whack. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, it's just a case of like I'm fine to chat. I can totally chat, but like when I have to use my brain to draw, it's just like So I was happy and fine chatting about throw self at you. You guys are so cute. You guys are so sweet. Go get regeneration. Oh, I love you guys. No, I'm fine to chat. Like, my brain works enough to chat, and I'm feeling fine for it. But I just realized like how I'm just foggy. My brain's just foggy for drawing reasons. So I should probably just go rest. I've done a lot of drawing today and a lot of editing. It's been a long day, but I'm sorry I couldn't give you guys a longer stream and you know, a more quality art stream where we've come from a fashion animatic, which is a clean and I'll hydrate. Thank you, Zim. Throw more. Yeah, I just realized like my brain's all foggy to have to think about like background stuff because that does take a lot of brain work, and I don't know why I chose this frame, but you know, I think backgrounds would have gone better generally than drawing other stuff. So you know, you go see the new animatic while I rest. Okay, well, thank you so much for hanging out, guys. I really wanted to stream after the animatic because we've never not streamed after releasing an animatic. So I kind of had, oh no, I didn't have to. I really wanted to. Because I was like, you know what? I'm going to psych myself up for this because I couldn't stream tomorrow because it's, you know, limited life. And on Saturday, I think I'm also busy. So I was like, well, I like streaming. I want to chat with you guys about stuff that's happening. So, yeah, I'm very happy that I got to chat about the fashion meme because that was important to me to have like extra information about it. And we found out about the song. We got the song and I was able to talk about that. It's totally fine if you call me Katie. That's totally fine. You don't have to call me Miss. You don't have to call me Ro. Katie's fine. A lot of people call me Everin as well, but the thing with the Everin channel is that it's not just me. It's not just me who like has the Everin channel just for me, but I have it with two other friends, Simon and Alina, aka Crumble and Skylar. And it's like, I'm sure I'm the main person to post on the Everin and the Tales of Everin on Instagram, but like, I'm not the only one. So I'm not necessarily Everin. I'm only 1/3 of Everin. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna do this to you guys. And hop there. Is there anybody that we could raid? Da, 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 da. I'm assuming at this time there's still people streaming. No, apparently not. Apparently not at 8 p.m. on a. No, apparently. Shut up. At 8 p.m. on a. What is it? Thursday? I've lost track of the week. But in that case, I shall wish you guys a wonderful rest of your day, and it is time for me to yeet you off into the void that is the internet. Bye bye, guys.